Your pineal gland is a vital part of your spiritual anatomy. When calcified and blocked, it severely limits your intuition, wisdom, and connection to higher realms. Decalcifying your pineal gland can profoundly shift your life by opening you to exciting new realities. Here are 5 compelling reasons you need to decalcify your pineal gland and awaken your inner sight. Get your pen and pad ready and watch till the end. Your pineal gland allows you to access extraordinary perceptive abilities that vastly expand your range of awareness beyond the confines of the 5 senses. Ancient cultures from Egypt to the East understood this well, depicting the pineal as an all-seeing eye or mystical third eye representing enlightenment. The famed philosopher Descartes even called the pineal the seat of the soul. When calcified, these latent gifts remain dormant and undiscovered. But decalcifying and activating the pineal awakens the hidden potentials that lie within, opening your third eye both figuratively and literally. Suddenly, you notice your perception beginning to shift in fascinating ways. You start noticing powerful synchronicities guiding you to valuable opportunities and connections. Your intuition rapidly unlocks to reveal insightful flashes foretelling future events. You find you can perceive energy fields around people and soon begin seeing auras and colors around living things. Dream state transforms from mere fantasy into a portal for profound spiritual communion with your higher self and guides. You begin frequently sensing angelic presences and sometimes even receiving direct telepathic messages from these divine beings. Your perception dramatically expands as the limiting veils of consensus reality lift to reveal the greater mystic vision latent within your nervous system all along. Rather than settling for a calcified and blinded pineal gland that keeps your greatest potential asleep and dormant, decalcifying this master control center awakens the extraordinary intuitive senses and supernatural abilities that are our human birthright and heritage. Suddenly, you have direct access to other realities beyond the physical, such as mystical energy realms, the Akashic records, and psychic dimensions occupied by guides, angels, and light beings. You realize that profound sacred knowledge, ancient wisdom, and loving spiritual guidance awaited you always just behind the veil, quietly awaiting your readiness to finally perceive and integrate it. There awaits mystical worlds and revelations about the true nature of self and reality that your disempowered modern mind could scarcely conceive of. Don't miss out any longer on the gifts that are yours by divine right. Calcification severely blocks the pineal gland's ability to properly generate and release the neurotransmitter compounds and hormones needed not only for health but for optimal functioning of the body and mind. One key substance produced in the pineal is the hormone melatonin, which regulates healthy circadian rhythms and sleep-wake cycles, allowing us to enter deep restorative sleep and experience vivid dreams. Melatonin is naturally made at night by the healthy pineal gland, and an abundance of scientific research confirms that melatonin is essential for cognition and that it strongly boosts learning abilities, emotional intelligence, memory, focus, cognitive flexibility, brain plasticity, and offers profound neural protection as well. However, when the pineal is calcified, it cannot secrete normal levels of melatonin, which grossly disturbs circadian sleep cycles and prevents the deep dream states necessary for consolidating and processing memories. clarifying insight, regulating emotional states, and rejuvenating the mind. Chronic melatonin deficiency from a calcified gland is linked with disorders like dementia and Alzheimer's and impairs optimal cognitive function significantly. Another critical pineal substance is the neurotransmitter serotonin, which regulates moods, turns off anxiety and worry, increases emotional resilience, calms irritability, enhances concentration, improves decision-making skills, and more. A wide range of antidepressant medications aim to artificially increase serotonin levels because low serotonin is linked conclusively with depression, anxiety, brain fog, poor memory, impulsivity, low self-esteem, and impaired cognitive function. However, when the pineal gland is calcified and blocked, it is unable to properly synthesize normal levels of serotonin itself. By decalcifying and detoxifying your pineal gland, you can restore its optimal structure and function so that it secretes healthy levels of these essential hormones and neurotransmitters, rather than relying on artificial sources. You will immediately begin experiencing the benefits of boosted melatonin and serotonin, including uplifted mood, reduced anxiety and depression, enhanced focus and concentration, improved memory recall and retention, increased creativity, emotional stability, better problem-solving skills, higher learning capacity, and waking up feeling refreshed and inspired. In short, your mind will just work better when your pineal gland is cleansed, fluid, and vibrant. Thoughts will flow easier. Focus and concentration will intensify. Wisdom and intuition will increase. And perception will expand to become more holistic. Who would not want their body and mind operating at their absolute peak potential? One of the main protective compounds secreted by a healthy, functional pineal gland is the neurotransmitter pinolin, levels of which steadily decline as we age, setting the stage for associated cognitive degradation. Pinolin has been conclusively shown to stimulate critical thinking, sharpen discernment, enhance problem-solving, heighten focus, improve memory in the short and long term, increase creativity through making novel connections, and generally optimize cognitive performance. Pinolin also protects against neurofibrillary tangles linked with neural deterioration and plays a major role in preventing diseases like Alzheimer's that devastate mental faculties. However, when the pineal gland becomes progressively calcified, it is unable to produce normal levels of pinolin. Studies confirm the direct link between pineal calcification and precipitation of the neurofibrillary tangles associated with Alzheimer's disease. One compelling study conducted by researchers in Israel examined a large sample of Alzheimer's patients, finding extremely high rates of substantial pineal gland calcification compared to healthy patient brains. By proactively decalcifying your pineal gland before it hardens, you ensure a strong, consistent flow of pinolin and other neuroprotective hormones to prevent mental deterioration with age. Regular detoxification treatments can help dissolve existing deposits as well. You can readily maintain peak mental capabilities well into old age by keeping your pineal gland fluid, resilient, and fully functional. This forestalls any lapse in memory or inability to focus. It reinforces neuron integrity and plasticity as well as efficient neural connectivity through adequate pineal line directing optimal brain communication. Protect your precious mind now and avoid needless loss of cognitive function later. In addition to the previously mentioned compounds, the healthy pineal gland secretes other regulatory hormones crucial for physical health and immunological functioning. Bufotenine, a tryptamine with potent anti-tumor and antiviral effects that combats cancerous cells, inhibits the proliferation of viruses, and boosts immune function. 5-methoxytryptamine, a powerful anti-inflammatory and antioxidant that protects neurons, lowers cortisol and oxidative stress levels throughout the brain and body, and combats free radical damage and environmental toxins. DMT has remarkable detoxifying properties and extraordinary restorative effects on cellular health when levels are kept high. When calcification forms deposits in the pineal, this severely disrupts its ability to synthesize and release bufotenine, methoxytryptamine, and other protective hormones that prevent dis-ease from taking hold at the physical level. Lacking these critical compounds over long periods, illness arises more easily, and the body struggles to return to homeostasis. Indeed, an abundance of research links pineal gland calcification with numerous worrisome health conditions, including Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, stroke, MS, fibromyalgia, chronic infection, chronic inflammation, general anxiety, depression, bipolar disorder, schizophrenia, ADHD, cirrhosis of the liver, and more. One major culprit in accelerated pineal gland calcification is environmental fluoride, which studies correlate strongly with psychiatric disorders in particular. By decalcifying and detoxing your pineal gland, you effectively restore the optimal flow of the protective hormones your mind-body needs to regenerate and thrive. Your resilient cells easily deflect infection, inflammation subsides, toxicity is minimized, and malignancy risks plummet. Healing at both localized and systemic levels occurs spontaneously once the regulatory functions of the pineal are brought back online after being impaired for so long. Don't allow the genesis of illness by restricting and blocking your body's natural medicine within. Revitalize the fountain of wellness waiting to be unlocked. Beyond the many physical and mental health bonuses, a calcified pineal gland also severely inhibits and limits your spiritual growth in important ways. It effectively blocks the third eye filters necessary for higher vision and mystical perception that enable you to see beyond the surface of the physical world. It dims your inner divine light by suppressing your natural intuition and introspection. It shuts you off from ecstatic states and the experience of unconditional love, compassion, bliss, and joy. It limits inspiration, creativity, and feelings of oneness with all of life. And perhaps saddest of all, it utterly severs your connection to transpersonal and mythic realms where your spiritual support system of higher guides reside, isolating you in a state of painful spiritual solitude. Decalcifying your pineal quickly sets all this right. Your heart opens and your third eye activates, heightening intuition, and aligning you with prophetic synchronicity that guides your life purpose. With an open, activated pineal gland, you begin sensing eternity within yourself, feeling the presence of spirit in every experience. Life becomes utterly magical as you feel intricately connected to all that is. Don't sleepwalk any longer through a limited existence, oblivious to the divine glory. I hope these 5 reasons demonstrate why decalcifying your pineal gland can completely upgrade your life experience. This tiny pea-sized gland offers so much if you awaken its powers, spiritualizing your existence, improving health, enhancing cognition, accessing higher states, developing extrasensory gifts, aligning with synchronicity, and manifesting your highest visions. You are a multi-dimensional being encoded with infinite possibilities. Don't allow calcification to keep limiting your experience. Through detoxification, meditation, grounding, and natural supplements, you can unlock your light. Decide today to decalcify and let your inner sight shine. Soon, you'll be amazed at how your world transforms when you open this master access point to other realms within. The journey awaits. How far will you travel through the mystic portal of your pineal gland? Let us know in the comments your experiences after decalcifying. Watch this video here to learn the best 5 ways to decalcify your pineal gland.